Hello guys, welcome to my next playthrough of another strategy game. Today I'm going to be doing EU4, and I'm going to be running, or trying to get, the Anglophile achievement, which is to best replicate the history of the British Empire. So I'm going to be playing as England, hoping to subjugate France within the 100 Years' War, eventually dismantle the HRE, and best Spain, which will form out of Castile and Aragon. Going with Iron Man, and we are gonna hopefully do this first try. Now we shall name the save Rule of Britannia. And off we go. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here on frame for a second, just so if you ever want to read this. Had just started England mentioning its creation after the survival of Vikings. And now we are going to start with Maple in Parliament. And we are going to be doing the quartering of the troops to best make our economy survive. We're going to allow use of crown lands and ignore to guarantee a victory in Parliament. And to best survive France, I believe that we shouldn't have too much fortifications, as they will become a pain if we can't get in there at time. So we're going to destroy Castle Khan, destroy the Castle of the Bard, and keep Castle Killer. We'll set up our rivals, which shall be Denmark, Scotland, actually I think we should leave Scotland as we should have higher priority targets, like Castile, and then we shall rival France. Now, we're going to ally Aragon, we are going to send the royal marriage over to be an inheritance event, and we shall hope that the demand for Maine happens early on. That gets a admiral. Not too good, but still better than nothing. John Talbot. And now we shall wait to transport this regiment here, the Army of Scotland, over to France too. We're going to rely on France under allies, so they're still only allied with province, no allies with Scotland yet, though it does tend to happen within. Rebellion Fatman has happened. First Christian European power to secure a new source of gold will reap great benefits. Let's hope it's us then. Though of course I am planning to go Protestant, so they will hate me later on within this game. Look at the disputed successions and look if there's any good reference now. Okay, Irish kingdoms. Antrak, Württemberg, Nassau, Milan. Humanity is battle for religion. Scotland. What happened to Scottish noble sense of throne? And Poland's an integral. He is someone. We shall ally Austria, as they should be handy against the French early on. Hopefully we win a war against them. However, I doubt they might join. You're going to be sending improve relations over to Aragon, followed by improving relations with by our Frank Alliance, and then we shall do a royal marriage with Austria. Hopefully not getting PU'd on the way. France still only has Provence as an ally, which is good news. I just hope the event fires early on. We shall accept the offer of the royal marriage from Portugal. We hope to keep close ties with them. Now we shall improve relations with Burgundy soon enough. And then we are going to improve relations with Austria. Still keeping an eye on France, as this event is quite essential. A child in the reeds met. Suddenly something startles the animal, and before you have time to fire, it is long gone. You look around you. The water in the small creek reflects the sunlight of a perfect day, and the reeds wave slowly before a breeze. Is that laughter? You realize now that you have startled the animal. In a cradle, floating among the reeds, lies a laughing little boy. Judging by his smile, you'd say that he has never known fear in his life. Considering his stats, it's not worth taking it. And we're going to gain 5 ducats. And while we're here, we're going to be increasing our army. Considering our ducat increase. So this war shall be our make or break moment. If France gets too many allies, we shall be doomed. However, I doubt the event will fire too late. I'm hoping my allies of Aragon, Austria, and Burgundy can help deal with them. Once something subjects, it's fine. We have a new seat in Parliament to deal with, that's fine. It's our empire and country grows. Only at the moment, but we shall grow. France is influencing Britannia, clearly wanting to make an ally out of them. We could maybe counter that. However, at the moment time, it's best to focus on military matters. We shall now deploy more men to the field. I hope this event fires now. However, it hasn't fired yet, which is a bit odd. Luckily, France has got no allies from this time, besides from Provence. I have no depot slots, and I still have my horrible king. France is claiming Bordeaux as its own, so it's clear they want to strike soon. Okay, we have 2 around 20 stacks, and Scotland's fabricating on us too. It's clear they want to strike soon. Scotland's being burned down by rebels, so they're not too much to worry about. Provence is moving its resources down south. We shall consider taking Anjou. However, for now, our main priority is subjugating the French. They've already been given vassal of Castile. Castile is getting stronger. It's hoping good to go to Aragon, so we have stronger allies, but it seems not. Orleans is now claiming on us too. Just wondering when they will strike now. It's best to wait for the one nuclear water event to happen. Improving relations with the Pope. And Brittany is still being influenced by them. It's fine. The Kingdom of Italy and the Empire event has happened. So we shall see what happens with Austria. However, I doubt they could rein them in. Hope the events happen soon. While waiting, actually, I think we should get an advisor for our military. Okay, no good ones there. Production efficiency, how much are production? 5, so half of them will be paid off and get 1 extra administration point, which is important. Trade, okay. This person doesn't work. Now just to get more diplo, which will allow us to invest in our ships. A New Hope has been claimed, well, has arrived, and he only answers to God. Good, as the French tend to get the authority over the Pope early on. I should really systematic political influence soon. Holy Roman Empire is still doing well. Some outliers, constricting other people for the imperial throne. And I believe we should go for reinforcement. We are going for the levied troops at the moment. However, our main goal is the 100 Years' War. Hopefully, submitting our claims over the Ile-France area and France in general, allowing us to subjugate Burgundy later on. However, they are still doing good. France still hasn't got any other allies, but still has its vassal swarm to deal with. Any good free thrones are waiting. Bohemia's still got a free throne of von Wittelsbach, nonetheless. Like that. Blood Roses is still happening soon, which is annoying. The people of Northumberland have been granted this and now province is fully transporting itself to the area of province. Hoping this event fires soon, as it should fire earlier. There we go. France only has province as ally, and we shall not surrender an inch of territory to the French. Now, we're going to keep this, play this, so that we have our permanent claims. The Lawrence Heresy. We are going to leave them be. I believe we should tolerate heretics, as we are going to be Protestants soon enough. Now we are going to take shots. Hoping this 4K doesn't make too much of a difference. Nope, we have won against the French in Charters. And now this. We shall go back to sieging down Charters. And we can't advance much further. As long as we reinforce quickly enough, we get our manpower, we're good. Now we'll get money from the plundering and should consider another advisor. We're going to get Benjamin Smith, normal production efficiency, and allow us to get more points. We're going to switch over our focus to military. Now France is not advancing much more. I feel like they will advance against us soon here, so I may need to put this army. But right now they're just going for Calais. Oh, they're not. They're surrounding the Charters regiments. A bit scary, but if we get Anjou quick enough, we can win this. Let's see the total numbers in comparison. We cannot match the infantry, but as long as we best them in combat of individual regiments, we can win. We shall go on to try and aid the French and the Navy. Since the province is trying to attack from the north too. The lone officer of Savoy, which we shall deny. Maine has gone under occupation of France. And Anjou should come to our occupation any day now. Let's use Anjou. We just need to link our forces over now. Now we could ask for naval access from Britannia. Military access. To correct myself. I haven't played this game in a while. Still remember my things. Now, I see the shot search is still going well, not interrupted. Come on, get in time, get in time. Okay, seems we're gonna lose a bit of a regiment now. It's not a very good French general. And we've lost the entirety of our army. Whew. Well, this is gonna be scary. And I can't negotiate peace yet. We can hold them into arms, however. You. I didn't even consider holding them to arms early on. How foolish. Now we have the Burgundians and Aragonese on our side. Bolstering our numbers. Make this a more fair fight. Of course I will have to break the pass for land. But we have Anjou under our control now. Burgundy is dealing with province over here, and also it's Lorraine. It's PU of Lorraine. Now, while we did suffer defeat after an accidental stack fight, we can still fight back with our remaining reserves. We're gonna look at the HRE, which is starting to shift towards supporting Anhalt instead of Austria. And we have the War of the Roses event. We are going to have to take the stab hit and also deal with these rebels soon enough. Now let's take into account the majority of the war score, which should have been building up as around. We do need to take Paris soon enough, so another siege of Chartres shall begin. Once we take back Maine. Going to catch this regiment off guard. Scotland intervenes. And we're winning in the north. French are occupied the defences of Burgundy, and we're advancing down here. I'm going to raise manpower even more, as it's something we desperately need in this moment of time against the French. This army survives. Good. And we're gonna have reinforcement from Burgundian allies soon enough, allowing us to win this war. It seems the French now outnumber us, sadly. And we suffer a load of casualties in the process. We need to make sure our war exhaustion doesn't go too high. Ugh. I'm going to take out this 4th regiment. No leader, hopefully stack fighting them. Seems we've been left to die by our Burgundian allies. And the Aragonese are the only ones successful at the current moment in time. Okay, well, it seems we may have to go again in this playthrough, but we should still have a good number advantage. Okay, the Aragonese are dealing with the province now, and we're retaking northern France and Normandy. The rebellion still takes up our country, however, we still have manpower for a while. And France's intervention has damaged itself. And I will consider hiring mercenaries due to problems with our situation. However, the war is turning in our favour, luckily enough. And I forgot about the assistance of the Neapolitans from Aragon. Shall recall the diplomats on improving relations with Aragon and add to my army. We're blockading the French Navy, and we've lost enough of the now, sadly. But we are sieging the armies. I do think I need to deal with domestic affairs at the moment now. As it's clear, this rebellion is getting stronger by the day. Draw back ships and wait until we can successfully fight it off against this rebellion. Shall hire mercenaries, preferably the Free Company. Then, shall give you John Talbot as your leader, shall both aim for. Then we are going to deal with the French Navy. Our quartermaster has died, which is unfortunate. Hoping to get manpower. No, but we get fort defense, which will be helpful to siege down. We shall deal with the French fleets. Blockade them. Papal State is declared war on province, and I'm assuming that France did join in, meaning they are stretched thin even more. Clergy is advancing itself in our ranks. We shall see where this French fleet flees to. We have more support for Lancaster. And we shall hopefully deal with these rebels successfully, despite our horrible roles here in combat. We need to take some more. Strategic control would be a good one, but it's best to keep it for now in case we do lose this war. However, I doubt it with the aid from our allies. We do need more manpower, however, so I may consider taking a loan to buy another regiment to deal with these pretenders here. We shall allow the state access to our land so that they can deal with the French, crippling them. And we have now reached positive stability. A good portion of the army is now dead because of that mistake. Sad to see, but we have claimed the north now and potentially negotiate the province. It's best if we demand funds and reparations. Maybe even giving up claims. We got more prestige, which allows us to bounce back. We're going to revoke the claim on Maine. Still have this mission to fulfill, which we shall soon enough. And we shall fund another mercenary army now. Those reparations. I think it's best if we employ frontiers. That would be our best chance at halting this enemy army here. More support for Lancaster. The French army is starting to fight back. We shall gain a level 3 Spymaster. And Paris is under firm British control. So here. And if this battle goes in our favour, which it seems to be, just about. Nope, Book was not on our side there. Though I did advance the troops a bit earlier than the rest. So we will need to recover now. And now desperate fighting is happening in France. We are winning, however, and more forts are coming to us by the day. Paris is still under British control, and we shall send no gifts today due to our ailing economy. Surprisingly, we can still fund this mercenary army considering half our countries under siege, but we shall now finally win against this rebellion and de-siege ourselves. The situation in France is still going good. Fast pace for our situation. And the Battle of Norfolk has been won. Okay, this was nothing to talk about. and we shall start besieging our country. Bard has been taken back, and they are about to retake Paris, which is sad. We will be able to return our forces back to the mainland soon enough. One of our big generals has died, which is sad. And I assume we're taking back Paris now, judging by the Flanders Regiment. But it is likely going to get destroyed by this 20k stack. No reinforcements too. Seems more regiments are pouring in by the day. But they are getting bested as the French army keeps on recovering. We take Scarborough now. The majority of our battles are winning. We should now invest in the Pike Square, hopefully to get an advantage over the French. Increase morale and tactics. Any good free throws? For Denmark still free, but they are right. We have more support for Lancaster. Seems another 6k shall be lost. But the majority of France is under siege and they shall be suffering from war exhaustion soon enough. Hopefully allowing us to get union. France needs control to be reestablished, so we shall use these two regiments here after linking them. Take it. We shall bring our free mercenary regiment now and link it to our army. And advance south. Bring over our 21,000 men to hopefully retake Paris. Ah. Considering that change of pace, I think it's best if we sadly have to give up this war and take the money. It was still a victory at least, and we didn't lose any of our territory. We shall do a royal marriage, hoping that we get on the Burgundian throne. I think that's a good place to leave it off. The victory within 100 Years' War, sadly not a complete one, and the ability to continue for next time. I hope you enjoyed this video on EU4 and would like to see more of my playthrough.